should I host or guest? They
Guest.
sort of feel like it's one or the other, but like there are benefits as a host to do both. So let's dive into that.
That's such a great way to frame it. And if you think about, as you may remember, also, I have a background in broadcast radio. And we used to, when we were working with clients in broadcast radio, we would say on the advertising side, let's say, for example, so walk with me through this metaphor. So we would talk to people and brands about the fact that if you have to sell someone on the idea of advertising, then sell them on the idea of advertising on radio, and then sell them the idea of advertising on your radio station, that's like a 3-step process, right? So if you think about your podcast audience, you want to think about it in the same way. So you're the host and you have a podcast and you have very specific content. So in trying to get your audience to find and discover and listen to your podcast, if you use that same methodology, you can't, if you're guesting on a podcast that has a similar audience and similar content or the same target message that you're putting out in your show, you're reaching a person who already enjoys podcasting. You're reaching a person who already enjoys or is looking for discovering the type of content that you're an expert in or that you're drawing in your own podcast audience. And then it becomes a very simple thing to do, is just invite them to then join you on your podcast in terms of being a listener or a viewer, or even possibly appearing on your show. So it is a very strategic way of growing your audience by just showing up to the people who already want to learn more about what it is you have to say.
Level up your podcast with advice from the pros at Produce Your Podcast. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your network. For more expert tips and services, visit produceyourpodcast.com.